Welcome back to another episode of Dreamin' with Drip and Drift.
Drip and Drift.
We got my homie Stephone. You can find him on IG at RX8 Stuff and TSX Stuff, right?
I guess you could say that, yeah.
That's what's up. So, but you only drift the RX8.
Yeah.
Word. Well, I would introduce you as the homie that I've tandemed with the most, and
yeah.
I don't even know how that really started. Like, we came up at C class around the same time,
Pretty much, yeah.
and then just one event like led to another, and then we started
Just kept on parking next to each other and then just chilling, yeah.
Yeah,
That's how it began.
and then you're like, you want to tandem? I was like, with space, because there's other people, like, we're both trying to learn tandeming, and there's other people that like they already learned. So they're trying to push and like tap doors, which like I'm
good,
that,
man.
That'll make us better,
Yeah.
but it's also like I still spin out once here and there. I still, if you spin out, I might not know necessarily what to do or where to go, but we've spun out and been able to get around each other
A couple times, yeah.
Yeah, so
One of them scared me.
one of them's good. Yeah, so you drive an RX8. How'd you get that into drifting? Like, obviously there are RX8s that drift, but you really don't see them much at the track. So tell me about it. How'd you get into it?
Like, with the car is like a dream car in a way.
Yeah.
I also saw, Mad Mike.
Yeah.
His RX8 was cool. And in high school, I'm like, this is the build I want to do.
Yeah.
And I love rotaries. I think he's the one who made me fall in love with rotaries in the first place. Just hearing that car scream. And then I just fell in love and I'm like, I need an RX8. And also, at the time, they're still kind of cheap right now, but back in time, it was like $500. You can buy a whole car.
What?
Yeah. I mean, the engine might be messed up, but like, there's no love for it. Everyone's like, oh, this car is really unreliable.
Right. And
So
wasn't
they don't
there
want it.
recalls on them and stuff? Or like,
Multiple.
yeah.
Some was for the engine, I'm not going to lie,
Yeah.
but it's what it is. Like,
yeah.
So the car was like $1,500, and I got it, rebuilt it.
Nice.
Pretty much, and then I just keep on shredding it. Like,
Word.
nothing really needed to do with it.
True that. Yeah, because you daily it too, right?
My daily, yes.
Yeah. So you daily it and you drift it.
Go to work. I did Uber with it for like, I think a year.
Yeah.
And then drifting at the same time.
Yeah. Well, that's what Fresco was saying. He said that's probably why yours is so reliable, is because you do run it so often. He was saying that like his RX-7, he doesn't run very much, and that's where he faces problems. He's like, if you're running it all the time, then it should be good. I don't know.
My thing is like, at least what I learned in the rotary community with the RX8 is like, you got to red line it once a day. Like, every time I come home, I just open the beans. So it is kind of true what he's saying. Yeah. It's a race car engine, basically, for the street. That's basically what it is. Yeah. So you just want to rev it out like...
It's two rotors?
Yeah, two rotors,
Two rotors, true. And that's how it comes... You have it stock, basically?
It's stock. I mean, it's stock-ish. It's street-ported.
Yeah.
And that's it, really.
Okay. And you've never had to, like, redo apex seals or, like, this or that?
I mean, I rebuilt the whole engine first. So
true.
That's why it's so
when
reliable
you first
right
got
now.
It?
Yeah.
True. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I bought it I was going to build it myself, but then I was like, maybe I shouldn't. But then I'm like, I'll just keep the car to the side. I got in a bad accident with the Acura that I have, and that I was like, I'm not going to fix the Acura. I'll just pay for an engine to get built, and then that's what it is. So that's what I run.
Bet. So is that all you got right now, the RX-8 and the Acura TSX?
And a Jeep. Yeah.
True. Is there any other Mazdas that you're into or like that you'd like to get into?
I like all.
RX-8 is your favorite?
I will say it was the FD.
Yeah.
I still love it. I like it. It's starting to grow away with me, like with price and everything. And I'm like, I'll just stick with the RX-8. I'll get another one. Like I plan on making like 3 of them probably. I don't know. I mean, they're still kind of cheap, so
they are. They're not as, like you said, like wanted by a lot of people and stuff, which that makes it good for you. Like, or the people that do like them and appreciate them. I feel like my car, the Z, for instance, that won't. People just want them, so it'll never really go down in price or
plus, like I feel like it got a drift tax that came out.
Exactly. Like the RX8 should have that, but it doesn't, I feel like, at this point.
I'm not going to lie. The price has gone up. I don't know.
Everything.
I've been seeing videos. Like, I'm on YouTube like everybody is, like, watching car stuff. I'm like, people are like, oh, man, we got an RX8. We're going to do this, and that. I'm like, the popularity is getting there with it. I think the chassis is starting to get some
more
love.
Recognition. Yeah, more love.
Yeah.
I feel that. That's good, man. So, you started drifting with the RX8?
Yep.
That was your first
drift car.
First drift car?
Yeah.
And when did that start? How'd you get into drifting?
To be honest, I never liked drifting as a kid. I was like NASCAR, IndyCar.
Are you from the South?
I mean, I'm from Florida, but yeah. I mean, my dad was, like redneckish. NASCAR. So I'm like, I love NASCAR, like road racing. Like, I like Ferraris, Porsches, endurance racing. I'm like, this is the thing. My friend kept on like showing me drift videos. Like, yo, I'm like, what's the point of this? You're supposed to be going around the track. You're supposed to hit the apex and be doing that. And he's like, yo, but this is cool. He's like, check out this initial D. I'm like, I still don't get it. And then slowly kept on pushing it. And I'm like, okay, I'm starting to get it. I went to OSW like a long time ago. I think it's for drag racing. Drag racing was shut down. Then the drift track was there. I went over there. I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. And I kept on coming and like, okay, play video games. Okay, I get the drifting thing. And then one day I was just there and I'm like, why am I not doing this? I'm spending so much money with video games, this and that, trying to drift. I'm like, why don't I get a car? And then that's why I was like, oh, RX8. And it was cheap at the time. So I picked it up and that's how I started basically.
Got you. That's what's up. I mean, it's funny that you didn't like drifting originally.
Yeah, man.
Because usually when you see drifting, it is a spectacle. You see the smoke, you see it going sideways so fast, and that's what hooked me, and I feel like that's what hooks a lot of people is that car is not supposed to do that. That's awesome. And then you have the other people from the other types of racing that are like, it's the figure skating of motorsports. It's ballet. So it's funny hearing both sides of it.
I just never understood it. But now once you do it, you're like, oh, this is fun. And then it's like an adrenaline thing. Like sometimes I'll be like, oh, I don't understand it. And I go back to the track. I'm like, oh, I remember this is, the adrenaline's just pushing through. And then you're leaving. You're like, yo, man, I just got to keep on going. I got to keep on driving. I'm like, see what happens.
That's what's up, man. Awesome, dude. Well, is there any, you said the RX8 was one of your favorite cars. Is there any dream build you have besides an RX8?
Yes. I mean,
what do you got?
I mean, I want an FD, of course. Everyone wants one, but I want one like street car, not like a full build. But I'm like a Ferrari guy, so I would get an old Ferrari. And I mean, I know they're getting a lot of hate for like Ferrari attacking people for working on them.
For sure.
I would like a Ferrari and like pimp it out or something, you know.
That's cool.
Like a F430.
I've always been more of a Porsche fan myself, but
I love Porsches too.
Yeah, those are like really dream stuff.
That's higher up tier.
A lot of my dream stuff I feel is attainable, but that is stuff. High tier dreams. That's what's up. Yeah, Ferrari.
I mean, I love all cars. That's the thing. I like old muscle car. I like an exotic. I like tuners. I like big trucks, Jeeps. To be honest, like I would build them all.
I feel that.
If I had the money, I would just dab in everything.
Have a warehouse full of the different types. What are we going? It's not what car I'm driving today. It's like, what are we doing today that requires what kind of car?
Exactly.
That's awesome. Are there any dream tracks that you want to go to in the U.S. or in Japan or anywhere? So we get to drift a lot on the sim. I get to try different tracks out. So it's opened my eyes up more to the possibilities of tracks out there. You know,
I don't have a dream track. I would like to travel around the United States and try them all, basically.
I feel the same.
I mean, that would be the main goal, is get a truck and then put my car in a trailer and drive every track I can. Just to get the experience, have fun with that.
Can you tow with the Jeep?
Not right now, but one day when I get it built,
True.
That was one of the main goals.
Nice.
Make it a tow rig.
I was just curious because I know some people that do tow with them, and I know others they don't do nothing with their Jeep. It's like,
oh, I want to build mine up. Yeah.
It looks cool, but it's like,
I was thinking to put a Cummins in it and then try to make it a tow rig. Yeah.
Dang, that would be.
I mean, it would be a box on wheels, but not great on gas. But
yeah. Well, going back to the RX8, we have both hit the wall at OSW. You more recently than I have.
Yeah, last event. Yeah.
So, how was it? How'd you feel? How's the car? What's going on?
When it happened, I thought it was a wall tap, like the smallest little tap. I got off the track and everyone's running at me, and I'm like, that's not a little wall tap. And I walked over. Yeah, the whole car is pushed over in the back, like past the gas cap, I'm guessing. And then the trunk can't close, but it can all be fixed. Yeah. I'm about to drive right now, so after this. So
yeah. After this pot, we're going after dark today, so...
It looks good from a distance. That's all that counts right now, right?
Yeah, for drift cars, that's all you need, man. Yeah. As long as that trunk don't keep flying.
I'll zip tie it down for you, buddy.
Nice. So you've gotten it pulled already, and do you have to get it pulled some more?
Yeah, I have to go to an actual body guy and get it on one of those chassis straighteners.
What do they do? They like weld chains to the chassis and pull? Or?
I'm guessing that's... I watched a lot of YouTube. I mean, I watched YouTube. So I'm like, I think I can do this myself, and I'm just getting way above my pay grade. And I'm like, I'll let someone else do
it. Yeah, it happens. But I mean, I've talked about it now with a few people: Fresco, David, you. Like, it's bound to happen.
It's something to get out of your system, I guess. It's better now than later.
Yeah, it's better now than later. And David was like, "Well, it'll happen again later," and I was like, "Don't say that." Like,
don't. I was afraid of the wall when I first started drifting, and then I got confident. I'm like, oh, I'm not. It's not so scary. I hit the wall just now. I'm afraid of it again. You know, it's a stay away from it again.
It's that layout, man. I've seen quite a few people hit the wall on the kidney bean layout, and I'm not saying to stop running that layout. Yeah, but it is a thing. The normal spring break bash layout compared to the kidney bean layout. Yeah, a lot more people hit the wall.
You're going in way harder.
Yeah. And you're going into the wall. I mean, it's a turn that has the wall there, which spring break bash only, if you're doing the long layout, has that one towards the end.
Towards the end, yeah.
It's not, you're not going as fast. You're not going as fast.
I was looking at my GoPro, I was going like 55, 60, so.
Yeah. You're cooking.
It'll do something.
You're cooking for sure.
Yeah.
Dang, man. Well, before we close out, anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to ask me?
Not really, man. That was it.
No? Yeah. Man. Well, thanks for coming by. We're going to get to OSW and shred some today, so look forward to some tandems. Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
Let's do it all day.
Bet. All right, man. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Like, subscribe if you're not already. Peace.